Wow, Chiefs fans! Let me tell you something. What's happening in Kansas City right now is nothing short of extraordinary. We're talking about a team that's dominating the AFC, flexing its muscles every week, and absolutely on fire. Yet, despite all this success, there's a glaring gap waiting to be filled, a potential game-changer lurking on the horizon. When that man hits the market, there's one place he absolutely needs to be: the Kansas City Chiefs. Can you feel the excitement? Hold on tight, because when this happens, the football world won't know what hit it. Let's get into the details. Listen up, if you're not paying attention to the Kansas City Chiefs right now, you're making a big mistake. This franchise is sitting at the very top of the AFC with an astonishing 15-1 record. They are cruising, and trust me, it's not by accident. This is a team with the potential to capture a third consecutive Super Bowl title. We've seen how they dominate and strike when it matters most, but let's not get too comfortable just yet. Here's the wrinkle: the Chiefs have secured that coveted #1 seed, and they're taking full advantage of it. Week 18. Forget about it. They're resting their starters, and they've earned every bit of that break. After this week, they'll be recharged and ready for the crucial divisional round. Now, here's the catch: as formidable as this team is, they're missing something. There's a piece that is glaringly absent: an elite wide receiver who can stretch the field, make big-time plays, and take some of the pressure off the rest of the guys. You might be thinking, don't they already have talent at wide receiver? Sure, they have solid players, but to win championships, you need to be elite, and that's where this next move comes into play. Listen closely, there's a name out there that could be exactly what the Chiefs need: Stefon Diggs. This man has consistently been a top-tier talent at wide receiver for over a decade. He's known for his elite route running, sticky hands, and the kind of deep ball threat that keeps defensive coordinators up at night. If Diggs hits the market, Kansas City needs to be first in line. Now, I know what you're thinking: he just came off an injury, right? He tore his ACL this season and only played 8 games. But let's not pretend that he hasn't been one of the best wide receivers in the league for years prior to that. He has 6 straight seasons of over 1,000 receiving yards. That's consistency at the highest level, and he's only 31. He's still got gas in the tank. Let's be real, who better to unlock the full potential of a receiver coming off an injury than Patrick Mahomes? If anyone can get him back to form, it's our superstar quarterback. Here's the reality: Stefon Diggs is going to be an unrestricted free agent. His contract can be voided this offseason, and when that happens, he'll be free to sign wherever he wants. You better believe teams will line up to sign a player with his pedigree, but if I'm the Chiefs, I'm making sure we're at the front of the line. How about a 2-year, $43 million deal? Give him a shot to prove himself, let him rehab, and then unleash him in an already loaded offense. This isn't just a hypothetical situation. We know what Diggs can do when he's healthy. The man is a machine. He makes spectacular catches look routine, and he's the kind of player who can change the course of a game with one spectacular play. I don't care if he's coming off an injury or if he's 31 years old. This is the type of talent worth taking a risk on. This kind of move could very well lead the Chiefs to their 3rd straight Super Bowl victory. Now, let's talk about the Chiefs' mindset. You've got to believe they're not just thinking about winning the AFC or getting to the playoffs. They're thinking about another championship. To do that, they need the best of the best, and a player like Stefon Diggs is proven to deliver in high-pressure situations. Pair him with Mahomes, and you've got a match made in heaven. Imagine the combination of Mahomes and Diggs on that field. Opposing defenses would be shaking in their boots. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive deeper into the implications here. This isn't just about adding a wide receiver, it's about elevating this team to dynasty status. Patrick Mahomes is simply magical on the field. While he's made it work with the talent around him, he deserves a true elite wide receiver in his prime. Think about it. How many times have we seen Mahomes make an incredible throw only for the receiver to drop it or not be where he needs them to be? It's happened more than a few times. Even the best quarterbacks need that reliable go-to guy, and Stefon Diggs is that player. The offense would become downright dangerous with Diggs in the fold. Mahomes' powerful arm could connect on deep balls to Diggs, who could snag a pass from any cornerback in the league. Combine that with Travis Kelce working over the middle and the other playmakers, and you'd have a nearly unstoppable offense. But don't forget about the defensive side of things. The Chiefs are known for their high-powered defense, and adding a weapon like Diggs could make their defense even better. When the opposing teams know they're up against a squad that can score on every possession, it changes how they approach the game. They'll be forced to play faster, take more risks, and ultimately make mistakes. Stefon Diggs thrives in big moments. He's not a player who gets rattled under pressure. Just look at his clutch performances in past playoff games. When the stakes are highest, you need players like Diggs, who can rise to the occasion and make the big play. With the Chiefs coming off a dominant regular season, the real competition is just around the corner. For a team serious about Super Bowl aspirations, the time to make a move is now. Adding Stefon Diggs to this roster would provide Mahomes with the lethal weapon he's been waiting for. And yes, Diggs is coming off an ACL injury, but if there's one team that can manage this risk, it's the Chiefs. They have the medical staff to help him return to form and the coaching staff to integrate him quickly into the offense. The risk is there, but the potential reward is game-changing. In conclusion, Stefon Diggs is a player who could transform the Kansas City Chiefs into an even more terrifying force. He's the piece that could push this team over the top and help solidify Mahomes' legacy. If the Chiefs don't make a play for him, they risk leaving something crucial on the table that could cost them a championship. It's time to make that move, and make it now, Chiefs Kingdom. For all the latest updates and to stay on top of every big play, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the video showing up in the middle of the screen. Let's keep the momentum going.